Hey everybody, I'm Joe and welcome back to Paintball 101. Today I am doing a review, well not really a review, just telling you the difference between CO2 and compressed air. This is your basic CO2 tank. It's made by a ton of different companies. It's a 9-ounce cylinder and that's about it. It comes with most basic marker packages. It's the size most rental fields use and is easily filled, easily found, and is about $5. And then this would be your basic nitrogen tank. Nitrogen or compressed air. It's a 48 cubic inch, 3000 psi, and this will run about $30. One of the major differences between CO2 and compressed air is that CO2 is kept in a liquid state when it's in the tank because of the temperature and pressure that it's under. So it cannot be used in any electric guns. It'll fry electric boards and everything. My friend messed up his VS2 that way, and it cost him another $75 to replace the board, so it's well worth just going with the nitrogen tank. The one reason a lot of people seem to like CO2 is that it's easily filled in most stores like MC Sports, Dunham's, Dick's Sporting Goods, well some Dick's Sporting Goods, and they normally fill for like 25 cents an ounce, and opposed to nitrogen or compressed air where you have to look for either a field, a really good store, or a dive shop. I normally get mine filled at the field, and then if I run out when I'm playing in the yard with my friends, then I'll go to a dive shop. They'll fill them for about $1 per 1000 psi, $1 to $1.50. One place was $2, but that's pretty expensive for it. Yeah. So these size tanks in an ion will last you about 600 shots, but in an ego, I was able to get nearly 1,000 out of one of these. It's made of steel, so it's extremely heavy, but it's good if you're just starting with electric guns, because then you can move up to, this is a 72 cubic inch, 3000 psi carbon fiber tank. It's incredibly light and easy to read the gauge, easy to read the regulator. That's one big difference, is that all nitrogen tanks have regulators, so you can tell exactly how much you have left in your tanks before you need a refill if you're between games. CO2 tanks don't have a regulator, but now there's some more expensive ones. They come with a strip on the side that will tell you exactly, that'll keep it at a level that when the CO2 drops, the little color will change, and you can tell how much you have left. I don't spend money on CO2 tanks anymore since I play speedball and everything, so I've got electric guns and egos and all that deal. So then the next thing is that compressed air will work in any gun. So even if you don't have an electric gun, but you have the money to buy a compressed air nitrogen tank, you should go for it. You should keep your CO2 tanks in case you aren't going to the field, but if you have a place that'll fill compressed air, it's way better and way safer for your guns. It's nice to know exactly how much you have left in this. Not so true with these, because there's no regulator on basic cheap ones. And the difference, it's about 25 cents per ounce at most stores to fill this, about 10 cents per ounce at fields. Or at fields you can buy air cards or all-day air, and with all-day air you can normally get unlimited fills for one set price. You can get all-day air for both of these, but then this is about $1 per 1000 psi, as I said. So that's most of the major differences. And then even like about as big as these will come, CO2 tanks, this is a Striker 24-ounce CO2, and I can get about 1,000 shots out of this in a Tipman, and this I can get about somewhere around 1,250 out of an ego. So these are a good deal if you can find them cheap, because Nice nitrogen tanks, especially carbon fiber, can run up in the hundreds and $150, which is pretty darn expensive, especially if you're just starting. But if you have the option of not needing CO2, just go with a cheap tank, cheap nitrogen tank. It'll really serve you well in the future. And you'll already have it if you get an electric gun. So I hope this has been helpful, and if you have any more questions, just send me an email or post a comment on the video page. Thanks, and watch my videos and subscribe. Bye.